Ed records and how we use that. If you do not have the login already, you can go to robinsonISDweb.org and you can find it under Staff Tools. You can either search Staff Tools or you can go to Menu, scroll down, choose Staff Tools, and then Talent Ed, and it will pop you up to the login. I have already logged in because I am using a test employee. So I'm going to go here, and this is what you're going to see after you've logged in. You're going to see tasks that you have to complete. You have maybe been assigned a checklist. You've received an email saying that you've been assigned a checklist and you have tasks to complete. So you're going to go here and you can see what the task is. You can see the checklist that it was under and the due date. These 4 things right here are all under one checklist. That's not unusual. You will have checklists that have more than one task to complete. And so you will need to do all of them. And then this is going to tell me what I need to do to complete it. I'm going to go to this annual policies and handbook acknowledgement, and I'm going to click on view. That's the action I need to take. And it's going to open this e-form, which is going to tell me that I need to review the employee handbook. And by signing this form, I'm acknowledging the receipt of the handbook. So I want to look at it. And right here, it tells me that this is the handbook right here. It's underlined. I can click on that, and it's going to open up. And I can review this handbook before I sign that document. Now I need to do all of the things that are required, that have an asterisk next to them. So the date, and am I going to accept responsibility for accessing the policies, or am I going to ask Robinson ISD to provide me with an approximate 200-page hard copy to review? I'm going to go ahead and do it electronically. I don't want a 200-page document to review. You can see then my name is already populated and grayed out, so I can't change that, even though it's required. And then I'm going to come down here, and it's wanting me to sign, but I can't do anything. Why can't I do anything? Well, you have to hit Save Final, and then it will come back up here, and now I can hit Sign and Approve again. Scroll down here, and it's now in yellow. I can acknowledge my electronic signature and type my name. Submit. Now that task has moved from my needs attention to completed, and it is done. I have completed that on 7/19/2020. So if I come in here and I see that I have tasks sitting here in my needs attention, I don't want to ignore them. I want to make sure when they're due. I want to make sure that I get them done. Sometimes it's just that you need to view the document, like some of these. You just have to view. Other times you have to sign. The other thing I can do in here is I can go to blank docs. In blank docs, I can change my direct deposit. I'm not going to need to change my I-9. I did that when I was hired. Or I can fill out a new W-4. And so how I do that is I go to blank docs and I click on the document. It's going to open up. Again, I'm going to fill out all the things that are required. My name is grayed out. I'm going to fill out everything that is required. If I want a second account, it's not required, but maybe I want to give $100 a month of my check. I want to send it to my savings account. So I'm going to put that secondary account on here with the amount I want to deposit. If I don't have a secondary account, all I have to do is the primary account, and that's the only portion that's required. And then I'm going to agree. I'm going to upload a voided check or a direct deposit authorization from the bank so that we can just double check your routing number and account number, make sure that you didn't transpose any numbers. And then again, I have to save final. Once I've saved final, open it again, sign my name, and acknowledge the electronic signature, and that is going to go to the payroll department. Same thing with my W-4. I'm going to open this up. I'm going to come in here and I'm going to fill it out. And if you have not filled out a W-4 since the beginning of 2020, you're going to notice that it's different. You're going to want to read really carefully what you need to do. And if you have any questions, you can give me a call, although I cannot tell you how to fill it out. I will do my best to guide you. And then once that is filled out, I'm going to save it, and it's going to go to payroll. Remember, direct deposit changes, W-4 changes, if you want them effective in that current month on your payroll, I need to receive them by the first of the month. If I don't, they will not be effective until the following payroll. The other thing I can do is go here to files, and in here I'm going to be able to see some of the folders within my personnel file. I can go and I can double check my certificates and my transcripts that I have submitted to the district. And you're wondering, okay, wait, certificates and transcripts. This says a PhD transcript. I don't have my doctorate. Well, anytime we create a sleeve within a folder for anyone in the system, it does appear under everyone's personnel file. So just because you have a sleeve here doesn't mean you're going to have a document in there. These do not have documents. This has a document. I have a drop down. I don't click on it. I just hover over it, and I can view the document, view the history of the document, find out, what it was called and what's in here, or I can print the documents. I'm going to click HR admin to come out of this folder, and I can look in these other folders and see what I have as well. Resources, if we send you out the calendar for the year for you to sign that you received, you can go in here and you can look at that again. New staff training opportunities, that's here. If it says it's in process, that means that the checklist, the workflow on the checklist is not complete. So double check and make sure that it's not waiting on you in your task. It may be waiting on someone else because it may have to go to your supervisor or administration to be signed off. But just double check that you're not the one that it's waiting on. Service records. I can go in here and I can see what is in my service records. We are in the process of making everything electronic, even if you've been here for a while. We are going to give you your originals once we have them scanned and saved in here. So everything we have is going to be a copy, and we're going to give you your originals to have in your possession. However, also remember, we do not print your service record every year and put in here. If you have worked at Robinson for 20 years, we probably don't have your service record in here because we still have it in the HR system, and we're not going to print it until we need to, because we don't need to print it and sign it every year. The only other time that would happen is if there is a change in administration and we need to have them signed off on, then we would do that. Go back to HR admin, and I can look at Spirit Shirt. We are going to ask you to give us an update on this every year. This is just helpful for the campus administration if they want to provide a shirt to everyone on their campus, or the district, we want to provide a Spirit Shirt. We can go in here and we can just pull a report of all these sizes and not have to go to each and every campus in person and try and find out what size you're going to want in that shirt. We can just pull it from here. And so if you need to, don't forget to update that every year when we send that checklist out. Just in case, you might have lost 50 pounds and you don't want that size you got last year. Technology, you're going to go, if you want to go in here, maybe you forgot what password it was that you asked technology to set you up with. For your email and everything, you can go in here and you can click on this document, and it will show you this is what you filled out when you were hired to give technology your password. All right, and so this is a view where you can see these are checklists that have been assigned to me. This one has been completed. This one has not, so that means I better go check my task and see what it is I need to do. I want check marks on all of these unless it's, for some reason I'm waiting to finish something. And then this is going to give me a view of my folders like this, or I can click and I can get a list of the folders and items that are in the folder. So just a couple options on how you want to view it. If you have any questions when you're in here or you need any help, you can call administration and we will do our best to help you. Thanks so much.